You know what's amazing is that this right here, the SoundPeats Clip1, this is an open ear, affordable earbud. This thing right here punches so far above its weight. It's absolutely crazy. And I can't believe at how affordable this is, because the sound quality and the customization that you can add to this with the app, man, if you're looking to buy something for Black Friday, this is what you want to get. And if you do get it, links down below. Got a very good special going until Black Friday. But nonetheless, even without that, this right here is incredible. We're going to talk about it and so much more. A huge shout out to SoundPeats for sending this over to me. And like I said, if you want to pick it up, links are going to be down in the description down below. This is the next set of earbuds that you definitely need to pick up, and we're going to talk about why in this video. So let's talk about it. Like I said, the SoundPeats Clip1, they punch so far above their weight. Like, they're punching above their price, and they even challenge the Bose Ultra Opens, in my opinion. And yeah, I didn't expect that either, but we're going to go ahead and dive into it. So the SoundPeats Clip1 are open ear wireless earbuds that hook around your ear instead of sitting inside your ear canal. And look, I love open ear designs when it comes to being out here in Honolulu, Hawaii, because I mean, I look at it and I'm like, these are competitors, and you know, I don't like the stuff that just has to sit in my ear. I'd like something that I can just take it around my ear and then boom, I'm all set and ready to go. Like, and the cool thing about this too is, like, I work out with these, and I know I'm probably going to be the obnoxious gym bro that's in there and you can hear exactly what I'm playing, but nonetheless, I work out with these. They don't ever shift or move when I'm working out. The sound quality is good. I mean, yeah, I don't get the noise suppression or rejection like I do with a lot of other headphones, but it's not the point. I just need some motivation when I'm lifting. And this right here with the sound quality, oh my goodness, is so good. But let's keep talking about it. You still hear your music, your podcasts, and your surroundings, which is clutch when you're walking around Waikiki, biking around Ala Moana, or just dealing with Honolulu traffic that refuses to chill. But really, what surprised me is the sound. These things got some serious heat. Like, let me tell you what blew me away. I tested these with some jazz, some alternatives, some hip hop, some R&B, and everything just sounds so good, especially when it comes to like heavy metal. And look, I'm a metalhead. Like, my favorite bands are Motorhead and Killswitch Engage. And listening to The End of Heartache as well as My Curse from Killswitch Engage on this, man, it sounds so good. However, I got to put this disclosure out there. If you are listening to this at full tilt and you're sitting next to people, well, they can hear what you're listening to as well. So keep that in mind. Now, like I said, I was listening to this with a lot of music, especially when it came to Killswitch Engage, which is my favorite band, and I instantly was hearing the textured guitar work, the nice warmth, the tiny vibrations of the strings, everything. It was just clean. The bass, it just hit just right. Present, it wasn't muddy at all. Even when I cranked the volume, there was no crackling, no distortion, and none of that cheap earbud type of feel, if you know what I mean. You try some cheap earbuds and crank them up, you know what I mean by that. For this to be around 70 bucks, bruh, SoundPeats came to play. The soundstage is open and airy like it should be, but the detail is genuinely impressive. If you're coming from Bose, yeah, the Clip1s will surprise you. Now, we got to talk about the comfort and the fit. Now, comfort-wise, these are lighter than the Bose Ultra Opens, around about 5 grams per ear. They hook around your ear gently and they don't pinch. And like I said earlier, I wear them when I go to the gym, when I'm walking around Kaka'ako, when I'm going to the beach, when I'm doing some editing, when I'm out and about. Man, I get zero fatigue using this. This is one of those you forget that they're on type of situations, which is exactly what open ear should be. Now we got to talk about the app, the SoundPeats app. It is honestly pretty solid. You get EQ presets, custom 10-band EQ, a hearing test mode, touch controls behind the ear, movie mode, which we're going to talk about that, just wait. The EQ presets actually make a noticeable difference, especially the electronic and rock profiles. If you're picky about sound, then you can dial this in exactly how you like. On the movie mode, we're going to talk about that. Honestly, it's mid. I mean, it downgrades clarity more than anything. While that's a bit of a downer, I will say this. Music mode, man, that's the move. When it comes to battery life, it's rated for about 8 hours, and in testing, that pretty much does check out. In a 2-hour mix session between music, podcasts, some calls, and a couple gaming, because these are also great for gaming too, I lost around roughly 20% of battery, and that's respectable for open earbuds with no active noise cancellation. It's not industry leading, but they're definitely solid for the price. Now we got to talk about the build quality. Let's keep it real. The Clip1 isn't winning any beauty contests. The build, it's functional, but definitely it's on the budget side if you're comparing this to something like Bose. The case, it does look, well, cheap. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've seen better cases, and I mean, it's decent for what it is, but it looks cheap. Let's just be honest about it. It's not terrible, but don't expect Bose level of polish here. Still, I'd rather get great sound and comfort at this price than a pretty case and some weak audio. Now, we got to talk about the downsides because let's just be honest, nothing is perfect, and here's what didn't hit. The case looks and feels budget. That's one. The movie mode is kind of useless. There's no ANC, but then again, you shouldn't buy open ear earbuds or headphones expecting ANC anyway. But I gotta throw it in there because someone's gonna be in the comment section like, oh, you didn't talk about there's ANC. Yeah, there's no ANC. So if you need ANC, this ain't for you. You can keep it moving. The battery is good, not amazing, but honestly, for $70-ish, these downsides are honestly just tiny bumps. Now, we got to give you the real talk and give you the final verdict. If you want open ear earbuds that sound great, are comfortable, keep you aware of your surroundings, and don't blow a hole into your wallet, the SoundPeats Clip1 are absolutely worth it. If you want premium build materials or active noise cancellation, yeah, you're gonna need to look elsewhere. But for everyday Hawaii living or just in general, you know, going to the gym, walking outside, cycling, office, eating sessions, and more, these are absolutely fire for the price.
And this is what the audio sounds like on the SoundPeats Clip1 when you're in a fairly quiet environment. Like right now, I'm in my condo here in Waikiki, and so there's really nothing going on. I mean, there's an air conditioner, but I'm far away from it, so you may or may not hear it. But this does have, I would say, the sound rejection is actually pretty decent on this. My only issue with it, and you'll hear what it sounds like when it's outside when I'm walking my dog. But the only issue I really have with this is the microphone sounds muffled. And it's not because I have the locks or anything like that, but just in general, it sounds muffled. So if you're going to use this to talk, I would just try to speak clearly and enunciate as best you possibly can. I do like the noise rejection. The noise rejection on this, I do think is good. I just wish the mic quality was better. But overall, I think it's perfectly fine. The sound on these, like coming in for like music and anything else, movies, games, and whatnot, it sounds incredible, incredible. The microphone is just where you're sacrificing. But I mean, that's to be expected with almost any headphone that's not either a Google Pixel Bud, a Samsung Galaxy Bud Pro, or Apple AirPods Pro. So you just get what you paid for. But everything else, absolutely phenomenal. So if you want to hear what it sounds like when I'm outside, all right, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so if you're curious as to what the microphone sounds like on the SoundPeats Clip1, this is what they sound like. They're in my ear. You probably can tell. I'm walking my dog right now. But yeah, you know, it's interesting. I know I'm talking about the microphone. Yeah, this is what it sounds like. But I really like how these fit in my ear. Like it's not something I would have expected to like, and it took me a couple of days to get used to it. But I like the way this fits, and I don't get to hear fatigue.
I'm not gonna lie, you know, SoundPeats, they low-key kind of cooked with this one. And this is something I think you definitely should pick up. So if you want to get it, links would be down in the description down below. And yeah, you're not gonna be disappointed. When it comes to the sound, you ain't gonna be disappointed whatsoever. Everything else, the case and, you know, movie mode, whatever. Put it in music mode, thank me later. And also gaming mode. Definitely thank me later for that. But with that being said, that's the review for the SoundPeats Clip1 open ear earbuds. Again, thank you to SoundPeats for sending this over to me. And like I said, want to pick it up, links down in the description below. But why don't you let me know what you guys are thinking? Like, is this something you're looking to pick up? Is this something you're currently using? Are there competitors that you personally prefer? Whatever your thoughts are, let's get the conversation going in the comment section down below. And with that being said, I'm signing out. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe, be blessed, have aloha, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. And a hui ho.